definitely have a sort of respect for each other at that point now.
You should have seen us like a few weeks ago, though. We have no respect for each other's gameplay originally. Yeah, that's kind of how it boils down to. They're both pretty disrespectful characters on different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, you just gotta, in a way, you kind of just call them out, right? Basically, with those really long normals, you just kind of call them out.
The long normals, they're for zoning. Like they're my version of her projectiles.
Too bad they can't cancel any.
They do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, my claws,
I know the clap does.
Even my jump C cancels off projectiles.
Seriously?
My stand C cancels projectiles.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then the way Carmine, Donovan has to disrespect you is just by throwing. Well, he doesn't really disrespect you. He just makes sure you don't do anything really with the pinwheel.
Pretty much. I really gotta make sure that I don't get caught in the corner. That's the whole name of the game.
Yeah, no, Carmine in the corner is scary. I've had to deal with that. Don't get me wrong, my defense is crap, but I've managed to block some of his stuff. But holy crap, it is so scary.
Alright. I think we're gonna do a losers bracket. I don't know where Donovan went, but
I guess I think people are taking a bathroom break right now, so let's take advantage of this lull, and then let me tell you about some resources you can utilize if you want to get into Under Night. So, Under Night, developed by French Bread, creators of Melty Blood. You want, normally you would go to Dustloop for most anime fighters, but no, you go to Mizumi for some combo stuff. Also, YouTube again, great resource. You can find some tutorials on there, both made by Japanese players and American players. And then there's Chain Shift, which is one of the best resources for UNIEL if you want to see some very specific matchup experience. What you do on Chain Shift is you go on there, and then you look up the characters who you want to see fight. For me, I'm a Merkaba player, and if I'm having trouble with Carmine, I'm gonna look up a Carmine versus Merkaba match. I want to see what Merkaba has against Carmine most of the time. But again, it's specific to your character. If there's any matchup, specific matchup thing that you're having trouble with, go to chainshift.com, type in your main character, type in your opponent character, go ham. Literally tons and tons of videos there. New ones are posted every day. Well, maybe not every day, but yeah, it's still a good resource nonetheless. I don't know any notable players, so I can't tell you who to specifically look out for. But hey, they show you the names on there. If there's a specific player that you like, follow him on Chain Shift, and watch some tournaments. Good stuff. UNIEL, guys, fun game. A really good balance between traditional fighters and anime fighters. Okay, so we're gonna go to losers bracket. We got who do we got? Guys, names, guys? Hey, players. Am I being ignored here? Hello? Hey, guys, can I get names? Guys, can I get names, please? Huh? Harmless and... Oh, you've been missing for the past 2 fight nights. Oh, my God. Okay, so we got... Harmless versus American Communist. Note to self, never yell American Communist. Anyways, going to the match, we got Harmless playing that Hyde versus anime. This is about as anime as you can get. Seth versus Hyde. All right, so what we know about Hyde, or what I know about Hyde, his normal's chip. Well, the normal's involving the sword, anyways. Seth reminds me of a mini Carmine. What I mean by that is that Seth has a lot of sets where he wants to mix you up. He's like Lin in the sense that his damage doesn't come from his combos; it comes from his mix-up game. You can accomplish that by utilizing a little projectile that he has. He can set it up, and then he can set it up like an orb. If you ever play Blaze Blue, it's kind of like Mu 13's little crystal ball thing, except it just takes a while for it to explode. It's like a setup projectile. You don't really use it to zone; you use it to mix up. Okay, Hyde going for the orbiters, and then trying to go for air orbiters, but I don't know if Harmless knows that orbiter is an orbiter in the air. It's just like a little tiny explosion. Alright, Seth. Okay, so here's the thing. I like Seth. I actually think he's up on character play. Technically, he's one of the worst characters in the game. He's down there with Akatsuki and Chaos. Why Seth does? Low health, low damage. Low health, low damage, and... Well, and really, it's just whatever you can do, a bunch of other characters can do better, really. That being said, if you are caught in a high-low mix-up, you don't know how to play against him, he does seem like one of the scariest characters in this game. Okay, but it looks like Harmless took this one pretty well. Are we going to character select? Are we gonna pick Hilda again? Are we gonna see? Are we picking Hilda again? Are we gonna see the Hilda? Oh, the Gordeau. Okay, yo. If American Communist has learned anything from watching some previous matches, you Grim Reaper and you Grim Reaper. Yeah, no. Grim Reaper. When in doubt, Grim Reaper. Did he block? Grim Reaper again. Did it hit? Who cares? Just Grim Reaper. Alrighty then, we're hopefully gonna get this started. Alright, I guess we're doing some button checks. Real quick button checks. Oh, I don't know about real quick, but there we go. Alright, Harmless not opting for the Hilda, but his opponent changing for the... and of course, you can't change characters for your winner, but still. He might pick Hilda after this match. Go that DP. Oh, grid break. Auto combo. Carry him into the corner. More auto combos. I'm wondering why American Communist isn't trying to Grim Reaper. Does he know that it's a good move and trying to avoid it? Like, is he knowingly avoiding it, or does he not know? Alright, Hyde. Hyde just building grid. CS is for no reason, but okay, here's the thing. Sometimes CS, otherwise known as chain shift, is the little glowy thing that you have when you have your grid maxed out and it's in your favor. So I guess I should explain the grid system a little bit more. So what the grid system does, it rewards you for being a good player. No, I'm not kidding. The more offensive you are, the more your grid builds. And after 17 seconds, if you have more grid than your opponent, you enter a state called Warple. The character who has Warple has a 10% damage increase. No, I mean, it's good, but like, it's not what you want it for. What you want Warple for is for CS. Chain shifting. Chain shifting is a one-time... Well, if you ever seen Blazer when they have like the cancel burst, I forgot what they were called, but like you can cancel... They're like the equivalent of like one more in Persona 4 Arena if you ever played it. But it gives you one chance per Vorpal state to cancel any move. Well, I don't know about any move. There are some limits, but I don't know of any. But it makes you safe. And not only that, it gives you meter. Yeah, no. It gives you meter. It really does. I don't know how much, because I know it gives you meter, I just don't know what percentage. But, but for beginning players, don't worry about grid. For the time being, learn your character. When you learn your character, then you can worry about how you can get a state of Vorpal state. Excuse me. Sorry, I can't commentate that well tonight, I guess. Okay, look again. I'm sorry if I sound annoying to some of you guys. I really do. I'm sorry if I sound really annoying. It's just that like UNIEL is not my main game. I like it. I can play it. But my main games are usually Street Fighter and Marvel 3. Marvel 3 is, well, it's not dead, it's just stagnating, but that's beside the point. Oh, okay, Harmless win. Harmless takes it pretty convincingly-ish. Way to go. 2-0 Harmless. No Hilda. Maybe we'll see Hilda from him in future matches.